Who here has a brother that they love? Brother? Okay, who here has a road dog, best friend, like your boy, ride or die, right? So what we've been taught is that with your ride or die, it's that, you ride or die. And if somebody do something to that rollie or your brother, your ride or die, you're supposed to retaliate. That's what we've been taught. Don't nobody touch ours, right? So I want to tell you guys a story about my brother. My brother was murdered, duct taped and murdered, thrown in the street, left like trash. For 10 years, I was incarcerated, living with that knowledge, like, my brother gone. For 10 years, I would think about if I caught this dude, because they arrested him, found him guilty, he was doing time, and I said, if I catch him, I'ma do him, period. I go to visit him one day, about 5 days after my birthday, I turned 25. When I get in the visiting room, my mom and my sister have painted smiles on their face. I can tell something's off. Sit down with my mom and my sister, and my mom points to a guy in the visiting room and says, "Who is that?" This is a brother I've been talking to for 2 years, lived on the same tier as me. I knew him as the brother, you know, Brother Jay. She looks back to my sister, looks back to me, and says, "That's him." Without any further explanation needed, I knew who she was talking about. This was the guy who duct taped and murdered my brother and left him in the street like trash. My life is over, I'm not going home, I gotta kill him. I'm fighting God, I'm shaking my fist at God, praying overnight, like, why would you put this in front of me? You know what I gotta do now. You know what I gotta do. Why would you do this to me? And the more I argued with God, the more it became clear. Ain't nobody making you do nothing. What? Ain't nobody making me do nothing. Nobody making me retaliate and get revenge for my brother. Nobody's forcing me to have this sense of duty that I have. This is something that you're choosing. And you can make another choice. So the next morning, I sat with him at breakfast. I called him by his full name, and he looked at me like, "Bro, we've been here for 2 years. Of course you know my full name." And I said, "Man, you killed my brother." And even in that moment, I just want to get off. I just want to harm him. But the first thing out of his mouth was, "Man, I'm sorry for what I took from you." And I forgave him, without regard to what people thought of me, without regard to what kind of obligation I made myself feel for the last 10 years. I decided I'm gonna break this cycle. I ain't gonna kill him. I'm gonna live for what I want. My mom, my sister, my freedom. Thank you.